flag is out, and they're going racing early on here at Lancaster Motorsports Park. The 01 Terry Watson trying to take the outside route. Two-car battle up front. Wizorek in the number 4 holds that position as he's trying to close the door down the back chute. There is the number 75 machine as well as Cutner out of the pew trying to close the door on the number 8 machine. Egan out of the pew trying to travel the high road. Up to number 4, the smoke flies from the 01 Terry Watson this time by.
Whoop, we got trouble in turn number 1. We're going to go sideways with that Oldsmobile, the number 75, and boy, he just barely hangs on, or does he? Well, I'll tell you, he's skating around a little bit, probably a little bit too hot going into turn number 1, and we'll scatter things out, nose-to-tail racing. Nobody's going to step out of line. Here comes your leaders exiting off of turn number 4.
Here they come off turn number 4, and this time by the black flag is out for the 01 of Watson with the smoke flying from the back end of that machine. The number 8 of Egan will move up into that second position. The 00 of Jamie O'Rourke is currently shown in the third position with the number 11 falling next in line. Chuck Hughes out of Medina. Here comes the number 32 of John Wood, the Penn Club sponsored Ford Torino, the black machine through turns 3 and 4. On this time by halfway is the signal for Wizorek as he's trying to take it wire to wire through turns 1 and 2. The number 8 of Egan's got to make up some ground on this time by off turn number 2. John Wood in the 32 starting to close in, trying to close in on the number 11 machine. Chuck Hughes, he's currently shown in that 4th position, trying to close the door on the 32 machine. Now pulling away just a little bit. Jamie O'Rourke in the 00, the 00 of Buffalo, coming through us off of turn number 4, and this time by 2 laps. This is the signal of parallel popsicle sticks in the air.
And it was. Parallel flags indeed 2 laps to go in this qualifier. Wizorek with a little bit of a problem on the number 8 out there of Tom Egan. And Tom slows a little bit coming off of turn 2. It looks like he may have had a push in that race car. Maybe a little bit of too much oversteer. We're going to be coming down this time. We're going to see the white flag. 1 more lap to go.
And Wizorek in the number 4, again trying to take it wire to wire with the number 8 falling next in line. Egan, a newcomer out of the pew. Straight line bashing through turns 1 and 2. The number 11 stepping out of line. Chuck Hughes trying to take the high road off of turn number 2 on this time by. Stevens in the 71 out of Clarence starting to close in, and they might go tray wide. Who's it going to be off turn number 4? Checkered flag is out. Wizorek in the number 4 taking home the win, the qualifying win. The number 8 of Egan falling next in line. Watson followed by Wood. There's the number 11 Hughes falling next in line. Stevens completing that group, and the number 75 of Cutner and Susie Mellion will round out the field.
Boy, Susie really brightened up her car for this year, that number 27 on the back straightaway. One of 2 young ladies that we have in competition here at Lancaster on a weekly basis. And Susie does a great job behind the wheel of that number 27. Okay, second qualifier. And Brian wanted to say hi, Mom, for Mother's Day from her baby boy. Here they come off of turn 4. Green flag will fly. We're going to put the hammer down and go racing. And down in turn 1, we're going to try to go 3 wide. I don't think that's a good idea. But you can see Brian is going to channel down and fall in line coming up turn 2. Or does he? He says, no way, I want to impress my mom on Mother's Day. So he slams the pedal to the metal and drives it hard into turn number 3.
And here comes Chuddy in the number 74. Is he going to have enough horsepower, HPs off of turn number 4 on this time by? It will be the 28 at the line, or will it? 2-car battle up front for that top spot.
You know, and Brian did, he came over and he chased me down in the pits earlier today, and he says, would you do me a favor? Would you say hi to my mom in the grandstands? Well, hi, Mom. And he says, tell her that's from your baby boy. I don't know if you've met Tiny yet, but he's going to go a little sideways coming off of turn number 4. He's going to come off the banking onto the front straightaway, come down and taking the lead.
A little bumper car action out on the grid. The number 56, Ben Krentz, moving up into 3rd, passing Pat Sullivan in the 77 on the inside of that last lap. The 42 of Volk will move up 1 spot, as well as possibly the 60 of Mike Legowski, a newcomer here at the Speedway. Straight line fashion. 14 having problems over there at the apex of 3 and 4. McNerney, Jr. out of Buffalo, receiving the move over flag from the start-finish line.
Well, I tell you, Brian has really got that Oldsmobile Cutlass hooked up. You can hear that motor roared, and he'll exit off at turn number 2, heading down that back straightaway, and we're looking just a few laps left in this qualifier, being chased by the number 28 for the second spot. But great battle here going on, and back through the pack. Kyle Volk, another one of the drivers. And this time by, parallel flags will be shown by Jipper Ortez.
And the Deuce flags in the air, Craig Wilson definitely. And And caution is out on the speedway. Problems with the double seven of Pat Sullivan off of turn number 4.
Guest of Snyder Industries. Snyder Industries, of course, located right there in Sawyer Avenue in Tonawanda, are the proud owners of the number 22 Primetime Motorsports Creekside Sales and Service and Cub Cadet Modified, driven by Chuck Hosfield. Green flag is out.
Green flag is out, Craig Wilson. The HP's come to life. The horsepowers rev up into turns 1 and 2 with the number 74. Brian Chuddy trying to give an early gift to his mom off turn 2 on this time by. Kyle Volk in the 42 getting a little high, straight line fashion. Still on the back chute with the 28 staying in that second position. Rob Zaborowski's got to make up some ground. Getting a little loose is the 74 off of turn number 2 on this time by. And white flag is out, Craig Wilson.
I know, Brian Chuddy is pushing that Oldsmobile for all she's worth tonight because he is really getting on the throttle quick. He'll get to the apex and he's already back on the throttle, and he gets a little bit loose coming out, but that's fast for Brian. Brian likes it that way as he storms down into turn number 3.
Uh-oh, here comes the 42 of Volk. Volk trying to open the door on this last half lap. Off of turn number 4, Chuddy coming down, taking home the qualifying win. Checkered is out. The number 28 coming in that second position. Zaborowski in second. Volk, I believe, took home the third position. We're going to confer with the scores. And Volk did move up in that third spot with Prince back in fourth.
All right. Not a bad qualifier indeed. How about that, Mom? Not too bad. That's her baby boy, Brian Chuddy. Okay, as we continue with the qualifying, I believe coming up next we're going to find the Street Stock Division. And this is where it gets loud and wild right here in Lancaster. So let's get ready for all the excitement. I can see they're lined up over there in turn number 3.